Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a prejudging of the Empro Cup Spain. Surprisingly, actually, a very good show. Let's check it out, guys. So, in the first call out, you had a couple of really good prepared guys. So, from left to right, you had William Bonak, Daniel Goss, Sasierati, Ali Edwards Cargbo, Lorenzo Lueve, and Emir Omraich are really good, really competitive. Top 6 right here. So who is going to win this show, you're going to see in a second. But right here in this first call out, it seemed like there were a couple of guys who could be winning. So the biggest surprise of this show, to me, was Ali Edwards Cargbo. Now, I knew that this guy was insane. His IG photos and videos always looked insane, freaky, like he's one of the best in the world. Even the last time he competed against Urs, he was kind of pushing Urs, so he did look very good, not as good as he does on IG. On IG, he looks like he's top 6 at the Mr. Olympia. He's not that good, but he might be good enough to win this freaking show. You're going to see in a moment. Now, at this point right here, William Bonak was all the way to the side for some reason. They didn't put him in the center, even though he probably deserved to be in the center. I was like, did the judging change that much? Did he actually fall out of that top 2, top 3? Like, could Daniel Goss here be beating him, or Lorenzo, or Emir Omraich? I was like, no, probably not. Bonak still looks pretty good. On Fuad's podcast, I heard Fuad say, and agree with Stefan Kinzel, William's coach, that this is the best William has been in a while, in a couple of years. Personally, I don't see it that way. I can definitely see a lot of atrophy in his physique. His arms are pretty much melted. They were not this bad last year. However, that being said, he's still tight enough, he's still lean enough, and he's still big enough, complete enough, round enough to be winning these level shows. At a previous show where he beat Sasierati, France Pro, I thought Sas was much better. I thought Sas was supposed to win that show. But this time around, I think William Bonak is actually beating Sas. I'm not saying that Bonak is actually winning the show, but I think he's beating Sasierati. You're going to see in a second what's going to happen. So at this point here, they switch these guys around. They actually put Sas in the middle, and then they switch these guys. So William Bonak actually did end up in the center of this call out. So William Bonak did end up moving closer to the center of the lineup. I mean, right here, he is in the center with Sasierati fighting for that win, potentially. Emir Omraich brought really good condition like usual. I was like, he has a new coach, and I wasn't sure whether they're going to go for this kind of condition that he always delivers, especially before when he was prepped by Asito. I thought maybe they're going to go with some crazy fullness, but I don't think they did that. I think Emir is as conditioned as always, shredded, dry, rock hard, and I don't think he's much fuller, to be honest, much bigger. I think he looks pretty much the same as he usually does. To be honest, from what I'm seeing, it seems like he's stagnating this past couple of years, and I think he has a lot of room to progress. From what I heard from some of his personal friends, he's training for like 3 or 4 hours a day. I'm guessing that's probably what is preventing him from getting to that next level of size, which he needs to get to if he wants to be winning these shows or placing in the top 2, top 3. Now, as far as Daniel Goss or Lorenzo here, are they able to beat Emir? No, I don't think so. I think Emir is in another league at this point right here, so he's definitely more conditioned. He's harder, he's just bigger, wider, so I definitely have him winning in that second call out. We're going to see that in a second. Here it is, so we can see right here a little bit more clearly what exactly happened in the second call out. And so, yeah, in my opinion, Nobody here can challenge Emir, again, because of the conditioning, because of the hardness, because of the size. He's still big enough, conditioned enough. Yeah, sure, he does have some genetic weaknesses, like structure-wise, but I think he can get to that top echelon. One of the guys who are winning these level shows, again, if he adds a little bit more size, like, I don't know, let's say 15 to 20 pounds of muscle, Is that going to happen? I think it definitely can happen because, again, he's been standing in place for a while now, for a few years. From what I can see, I don't think he's progressing fast enough. He's huge, man. Don't get me wrong, he's massive. But he could be going to that next level of size. Again, if that is the issue, what I mentioned before, him training for too long, for too much, then just cutting back some volume would probably take him to the next level. You know, he seems like a guy with fast metabolism because he's always peeled, always dry. So I think taking a little bit more of rest would help, but that's just my guess, really. I don't know what he's doing, especially now with Patrick. But yeah, I mean, I think he's killing it at this show with the conditioning, with the peak and everything. It's just the structural flaws that are holding him back. And also, I think the size. It can definitely be a huge help in his case. All right, now we get to the first call out, a top 3 call out. And first, Sas Hirati was in the middle. Who is winning the front double bicep? Let's take a look. In my opinion, Ali Edwards Cargbo is destroying these guys in the front double bicep. Not destroying, but beating them for sure. It's very close. It's very close. All these guys are really close right here. William Bonak is actually surprisingly close, even though his arms are melted, and so are Sas's arms. Both of these guys are veterans of the sport. They're over 40. Ali is obviously younger and therefore fresher. He does have this asymmetry. One of his shoulders is lifted way too up, way too high, and I think it's much bigger than the left one. The right one is bigger than the left one, so that is an issue. But overall, with his waist, with his arms, shoulders, chest as well, and the quads, he's winning the front double for sure. Let's check out the front lat spread. Well, this one I actually might give to William Bonak. Yeah, I think he looks the best in the front lat spread. And I think Ali is in second here, not Sas. Side chest is probably William Bonak, maybe Sas. And I have Ali in third in this one. Let's check out the back poses. For me, Ali for sure. Yeah, sure, Bonak has also great lower body and the upper body, like his back is thick, but he lost the lats. His lats are melted. And Ali actually has a really good V-taper in the back. Huge legs from behind, a lot of density, and great conditioning as well. Sas is not in this league, really. Like from the back, in the back double bicep, these guys are killing him. And I definitely have Ali winning this shot. Let's go with the next shot. Back lat spread. You can give this one to Bonak, but it's close. You could argue that Ali can win it. But let's give this one to Bonak, and again, Sas is definitely in the third spot here. Side tricep, maybe you could give this one to Sas, but it's extremely close, in my opinion, between him and Ali. So I'll give it to Ali, actually, because of those crazy triceps and chest, and the small waist, and the legs, the hamstring sweep. No, not Bonak here, but Ali. Sas in second. Abs and thighs, you can give this one to Sas, I guess. But the other two guys are also pretty close. But yeah, Sas has pretty good abs and also really good separation in the quads. So Sas wins this one, yeah. And then lastly, the most muscular. This one is very, very close. Personally, guys, my eyes are drawn the most to Ali, but Sas is looking good as well. Bonak is also pretty good. It's very, very close. But again, I will go with Ali for this one. Now, I have a feeling, guys, that Bonak might win this show, and I don't know why I feel like that, but personally, I have Ali winning, and then actually later, they moved Ali in the center here, and I feel like he kind of dominated this show. You know, I think this is going to be his first win, and against these guys, it's actually a pretty big deal, and also, both of these guys are qualified for the Mr. Olympia, so if they want this guy on the Mr. Olympia stage, they'll probably let him win. But I think he's the best. From what I can see in this live stream, he looks the best to me. Although it is very close. If you say you have William Bonak, I wouldn't have an issue with that. If you say you had the Sas Hirati, I probably wouldn't agree with that because I don't think Sas is winning. This show, he's winning maybe abs and thighs, maybe side chest, side tricep, but I don't think so. The most poses are won by Ali, in my opinion, and the poses that he lost, he was second. So the way I see it, guys, for me, again, personally, I think Ali looks the best here. and I think it's going to be his first pro show, potentially a start of a very, very successful pro career. I don't know how old he is, how maxed out he is, but he has an amazing physique, really freaky looking physique. Again, the surprise of the show, even though I was kind of expecting him for a while to bring something special because it was obvious that he had it. But I think this year he made a couple of things click. You know, he came in shredded and full and bigger, improved. So again, in my opinion, he is the winner of this show. We'll see what's going to happen soon, guys. So stay tuned, stay on this channel, subscribe. Before I let you go, guys, I want to show you the little guys as well. So we had a very competitive 212 as well. So Angel Calderon versus Metalman was the top two right here. And this was very interesting because Metalman is kind of really popular on IG. And, you know, he has an amazing physique. And Angel Calderon is like a top 3 Olympian. He won pro shows in the open class before as well. As far as I remember, he won the Romania Pro once, I think maybe Mexico Pro, something like that. I think he won 2 pro shows in the open. So he's definitely a very, very competitive bodybuilder, not just a 212 guy. And here he's going against the Metalman. And honestly, guys, the way I see it, I think Metalman is probably winning this one. It's not clear. It's close, but I can see some points for Metalman actually winning this. As far as I remember, guys, he was a classic competitor up until a couple of years ago, and he decided to switch to the open. He grew a bunch of size, and he looks like a freak now. And again, if he beats Angel Calderon, that's gonna be an upset for sure. And from what I'm seeing right here, it's definitely possible. I think he's beating him from the back, for example, in the back, maybe not the lower body, but it's close in the lower body as well. Angel is massive. Angel is huge. I mean, for his height, for his size. But Metalman also has really good shape. Look at it back from behind. He has really good taper, really good, crazy looking lats. So, I don't know. You guys tell me. Who do you think is winning this one? It's close. Maybe I want to see Metalman win because of his aesthetics, because of who he is, because Angel is kind of a proven 212 bodybuilder and I want to see an upset. But I don't think so. I think I like his physique more compared to Angel Calderon right here. It is more aesthetic, and as far as the size, it's actually pretty comparable. It seems like they're both in pretty good shape, pretty good condition. It's just the shape of the muscle. Look at the insertions in the quads. Look at the midsection. Look at the waist, the lats. Yeah, I have Metalman winning this one. You guys tell me down below, what do you think? Who is winning the 212 and also, of course, the open? That is going to do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best and bye-bye.